Okay, we're off to the hospital first. We'll get you set up on the window. And hopefully you won't fall off this time. When I step on the old fuel. Oh, come on there. Upsy daisy. Oh, it's weak again. Oh well. We are going to get a storm starting in the wee hours of the night here. Okay, I got everything. Mobile. Let's get charge that now. Let's turn this down a bit. Oh. 9:20. I got an hour and 9 minutes to get to my appointment. Alright. Alright. What's going on here? Okay, -7. And away we go. $9.22. Don't need that no more. See what we can do about cleaning the window off here. There, I can see those. I can see my side mirrors, but I can't see out the side. Oh, well. So, happy February to everybody. Oh, we got the frost is slowly coming out of the road. I got to be careful in a couple of known spots where the road starts to heave. That one back there. And there's another big one I know of just on the other side of Oscar's Hill. Road sanded. Yes, we're supposed to be getting I don't know, maybe a humdinger of a snowstorm. It's no big deal. I've only really had to use the snowblower once this winter. Oh, I never fixed a rattle either. That's okay. Yeah, be nice to go to the city for a change. Haven't been there for a bit. We'll have to check to see if my PEAVEY's arrived. And we ordered a couple of LED dimmers for our bedroom lights that just recently were repaired by Chris, the electrician. Ooh, that's cool. Let's get some heat down there now. And it's quite the day today. I wore pants instead of the my regular old tuxedo. I gotta see this guy eventually. We got -11 out here. Supposed to be 0, actually. And it looks like a little bit of frost in the trees up yonder. Don't think so, but Maybe. -12, it's getting colder. Sure glad the heat's fixed though, that's been a welcome. Oh, somebody's been stealing laundry off the line here. That house is abandoned. You see people there maybe 2-3 times a year. I don't know if they know that the window's broke, and I wonder how it broke. But right here, this is somewhere around here. I'll be able to spot it. Is the other whoop-de-doo. Here it is, right here. That'll have about well over a foot of a hump right on the middle of the road. The rest of this isn't too bad now that they've worked on the chip seal part, and this part here's okay. Looking forward to lunch. Wasn't allowed to eat breakfast this morning or anything like that. I was up at 6, so I had a couple of Pop-Tarts. They're all right. I don't know where this rattle's coming from. No, not there. Oh, I see a place over there they've been logging. Way off on the left. Never liked the idea of clear cutting. We won't be clear cutting our property at all. And welcome to the new subscriber, or several of them actually. We're 462. We're working on it. We're squeaking up to the magic 500, which is the halfway point to the magic 1,000, which is supposed to be sometime I think next August or September. If things are going the way they are, I should have 1,000. But that's okay. I'm happy with the 462. And any more I get, it's a bonus, or we get. Weird, I just felt hungry. And I know I got no candies or anything to suck onto. Take that hunger away. But that's okay. I don't mind being hungry at all. I can go most of the day without eating, but when I do eat, I eat good. In the last couple of years, because of some kind of heart medication I was put on, after they found out that the Chinese making the generic drug that they were making, there was something wrong with it. That's another thing that's a big issue in North America, maybe the world, is becoming so dependent on China for everything because they're dirt cheap. They're kind of screwing the West around a little bit lately. So we don't know what the generic drugs are. Oh, I gotta drop this thing off. We're gonna go to a slightly different way to the city today. I gotta swing by the post office, give her the parcel because it don't fit in the slot. Then we'll go down past Burtts, I guess, down to the landing, and I'll hang it right, and I'll go up over the Mactaquac Bridge, or the dam, and go in the city on the south side. And at 9:30 right now, it shouldn't be too bad. For traffic. This road's in good shape. This is what we want out to our house. Which means a lot less maintenance as far as fixing the gravel is concerned. This rattle's driving me nuts. Oh well. I think it's coming from the console, but I don't know. Maybe I'll have to get the old lady to sit in the other seat just to see if we can figure out what's going on. School's full. Alright, post office is just up here. Oh, we don't want to get going too fast here. Yeah, I was thinking about going the other way, but I think we'll just go straight ahead. The normal way. And we'll be right back, lads. Gotta mask up. There's the parcel. Ugh. there doesn't appear to be anything loose. Oh, I'm hungry now. Hungry as a bear. Now, yeah, let's just go the old-fashioned way. Yes, sir. Mountain Dew. Yahoo! Ooh, $100 10. It's a very old community here. 1800s, something like that. Oh, somebody's burning some awful looking wood there. Oh no. See all that smoke? That's usually because the wood's green. Oh, there's a cemetery back there somewhere. Whoa, watch out for the big hole there. There's always a big hole there every winter. There's some more smoke there too. People must have just got up. There's another place with smoke. Yes, sir, and there's a tree that got knocked down. There, you gotta watch out here. There's a lot of deer crossing the road. Now, I was mentioning here the other day about the deer's left Dorn Ridge, and it gets to the point where the animal decides it's too much of a struggle up in the higher altitude. They'll leave there, and one of the places they come to is the town of Burtts Corner. It's called a yard, a deer yard. There could be 50, 60 deer or more in these yards. And usually there's cedar around, and that's what they eat in the wintertime. And a lot of these people will have little cedar plants out in front of their house. Well, that ends up getting eaten too. So the deer, you know, they got to survive, so they'll eat anything they can get their little teeth into. Alrighty. On the left, this is where the guys cuts our wood up, and he's got a pile of wood back there. Maybe 400 or 500 trees. I'm not sure how many cords of wood he sells every year, but we go down there and I leave my dog food bags there, and he's nice enough to fill them up with sawdust. And we found out this year, the cooler in the garage, you fill it full of carrots and sawdust, it's keeps them nice and hard and firm. Even in the basement we had a large tub full, and they were a little bit softer and rubbery, but they were still good. And the potatoes are okay, but in the garage we did lose quite a few squash. They just didn't keep as well. So what I'm suggesting for my wife is, let's grow the squash. We don't eat it, the dogs eat it. And when we get all the squash, we'll just take the time, and what we'll do is we'll process it, boil it down, and then freeze it into freezer bags. and they're like flat when we put them in the freezer, so they freeze, I don't know, like a brick. But we need to get another freezer. That's the thing we need to get this year, and then we can start saving more of the vegetables that we grow, so we can have more food reliance or dependence on ourselves than somebody else. Our potato patch is huge, and we've got more. I've given more potatoes away than we've managed to eat. Mostly, like, my wife likes rice, and I don't like rice as much. And I gotta find the guy out here. I think his name is Dorn or something like that. He was a friend on my Facebook, but now he's disappeared. To find out if he's going to hay our fields. If not, I'm going to start mowing them. I just can't let it grow up wild, because in 3 or 4 years, we've got trees that are about 1 inch thick already. Oh, the rattle's back. And there's a whoop-de-doo up here too. Gotta make sure I try to remember where it is, and then just have to pay attention, because these things here can bend your rims. It's just up here somewhere. It looks like a chip truck. I hope he turns right. Yes, what luck. I was going to go that way. There we are. Yeah, so we're starting to get things ready for the garden next summer. We started the green peppers, and I think she said she started the tomatoes, and we'll put them in the solarium. And I told her to leave 1 green pepper in the house and 1 tomato in the house to see how that does in comparison to outside. The house, the climate should be a lot better. Than being outside. All right. This next house up here on the right, it's been for sale about 5 times since we've moved back. There. Nice and warm in here now. It sure is nice to have a heated steering wheel. That's one thing I do really like. As well as the headlights being on all the time. And my wife had it fixed here. One of the headlights was out the other day. And the guy had to fix it. He had to take the front bumper off. That's a good design. But it won't be long, and everybody will be having electric vehicles. And I don't know how those things will last up here in the Canadian cold. The city's a little different. Out here, we need a four-wheel drive from our house to be able to get onto the main road. Not only that, I'm a fair-sized man. I'm 260 pounds. And I don't fit in a lot of these little cars. You got to put the seat all the way to the back because I'm 6'2". It's just a killer. Just when you got to sit in those little seats that are sitting on the ground and you got to get yourself out. Sometimes getting in is even hard. I always wanted to buy one of those little minis, and I test drove one, and the salesman had to help me get into the car. And then I said, "Well, help me get out now. I can't drive this. I can't get in it," and I definitely couldn't get out because my legs were too friggin' long. Then a friend of mine where I worked in the Middle East had one. I could get in the passenger side not too bad, and it was roomy once you got in there. But just getting in and out of it was just too hard. I like this Jeep because my feet are on the ground as soon as I step out, more or less. I don't have much of a step up to get in here. My wife sure does. This is a nice drive. Tomorrow is not going to be nice. The roads are going to be covered in ice pellets, rain, and snow. And we're supposed to get some pretty high winds, up 90 kilometers an hour, which is around 65 miles an hour, which is pretty good. Oh, maybe faster than that, maybe. I don't know. And I got 40 minutes to get to the hospital, so I got lots of time. And I got a pretty good sized grocery list today. So we'll be well stocked after I get it all. If it's all available. I notice that there's certain items disappear off the shelves right away. And they're usually seasonally missing. I better slow down. For example, ham is a very popular thing to have at New Year's dinner, and a lot of people make split pea soup right after that. We're no exception. That way you can use the leftover ham up, and so the split peas will be gone off the shelf. Just before Christmas, all the cranberries will be gone. Which reminds me, I might, if I spot a can, I might throw it in the cart today. I'm usually pretty good at keeping the house well stocked up in things. Like we always have a gallon of dish soap available. So I got to pick up dish soap today. Because we still have one container, but we just emptied one. So I'd rather have the extra in the event that something goes wrong, like this pandemic has been on the grocery supplies. Now we go to Costco a lot and buy a lot of bulk items like toilet paper. So we don't buy just 148 roll pack, I think they're in. We always have one at the house and one that's open. So right now we don't need any more. And our Kleenex, we got lots. We got Kleenex everywhere in the house. Most people here, when we left to live in the Middle East, most houses only had one box of tissue, or Kleenex as we call it. And in the Middle East, they had it on it everywhere. There was tissue everywhere in the house. In the restaurants, on the table, they didn't use napkins, they used tissue. So anyway, our house has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 boxes of tissue that's open. Some of them are the small boxes, some are the big boxes, and in the car we've got the little packets. Plus every coat that I've got, I usually have a box of tissue in there too. Or not a box, those little packages. And we'll be stopping at Tim Hortons probably on the way home. I never slept at all last night. Just daydreamed. There's a lot of accidents at this intersection. And I think it's because everybody's going fast, and then they're supposed to slow down, but they don't for the light. Light changes, and then some guy tries to beat the oncoming traffic. school bus broke down, maybe. So, I gotta think of where to eat lunch. And I gotta go to KFC to get chicken. That's best fresh. So I don't want to go there twice. So I'll go somewhere else for lunch. Maybe Dairy Queen. And we got a half an hour to get to the hospital, so we're doing good. Hospital straight up that hill there. It's that big building to the right of that smokestack, and to the left of that water tower up there. Yeah, there's no big buildings here. Oh, rattle's back. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. He's gonna hit somebody someday. That little red car that's behind me. So we're gonna go up Regent Street here. Looks like City Hall's getting an addition. That parking lot floods right there pretty near every year. And this road can flood. And I don't think there'll be no flood this year. Last year it didn't flood, which was a good thing. Yeah, don't need the lights today. Got lots of time to get there, just up the hill from here. Oh, there's a nice black truck. The Fredericton Marketplace is on the left here. I don't know if it's open anymore in that parking lot. And hopefully they'll let me go in. I'll go in at maybe 10:15. Don't like getting a CAT scan because the table is freaking ice cold. The room is ice cold. And they make you put on 2 hospital gowns because if you put it on, the back is open. So you got to put another one over the back to hide the backside. The plumber's crack. So when you lay down on that CAT scan table, it's more pleasant. And as they say, I wore my pants and a pair of shoes today. Because usually I have to take them off as well. And we'll see if we can park out up by the big door so I don't have to freaking walk, because I got enough walking today after I get the groceries up and down the aisles. That big red brick building on the right's the doctor's, there's a clinic in there. It's where most of my doctors are. We'll go left here. Straight ahead is the Veterans Hospital. And we'll just see what's cooking for parking up at the front here. Oh yeah. Let the lady go. Oh, permit. Si permette. In the window this time. And there's no money on the parking. So we'll take that. And that. Time to get rid of some change. I don't think it takes dimes and nickels. Another quarter. There's $1, $2 to $3. There. So we'll just enjoy the mobile for a couple of minutes while they chit-chat. Yes? Oh, and I don't know if the Wi-Fi will work here. It works in the hospital. Let me see. I just got to remember to put the money in the frickin' meter when I leave. Here we go. There, free Wi-Fi. Okay. Huh. Let's see here. Oh, CT scan, not a cat. Okay. And they can have their paper back. Okay. We got our paper. There's about 10 minutes on the video left. And I'll pause it the way I tried out last night, see if it works. Alright, here I am. I'm back. Let's go. What time is it here? There. Glad that's over with. What do we got here? Oh, 10 to 12. Then half an hour left on the parking meter. So that was $3 and not 4. Check the mobile, make sure the old lady didn't send me some more messages here. Let me see here. One more. Glad that's over with. I would have been out a lot earlier, but some old guy, and I mean really old. Let's see here. Anyway, I went in the first change booth possible. And when I got my CT scan to keep back out, there was an old guy in the booth where I took my clothes off at. And, you know, you have to put the Johnny shirts on there. Anyway, this old guy's in there. I open up the door there, and here he's standing there. And he says, what do I do with my shoes? I says, you wear them. Okay. Then the woman from the CT came by and she says, yeah, just put your socks on, put your shoes back on. Okay. And he was frigging around and frigging around. What he did is he put his shoes on and decided he had to put his pants back on. So he was struggling away in there, and you could see you couldn't tell exactly what was going on until towards the end. And I asked the lady, you know, take a look on this guy, make sure to see everything's okay. Anyway, he's got his freaking shoes stuck in his pant legs. Can't get his pants on, doesn't have the strength to get it all off. So anyway, 15 minutes later, he finally gets out of there. What a relief. Now I'm hungry. What should I do? Maybe go to the Dairy Queen. Wow. Now on that note, I could see where the old guy got screwed up, because they told me to leave my shoes on, and luckily I managed to get my pants off with my freaking boots on. That was a doozy. Yeah, we'll go to Dairy Queen. Whoa, let's go, come on. Let's hop it along, boys. Hop along. All right. Good. So that was quite interesting, to tell you the truth. Get it done, then you get the dye. That warms you up, and that's good because you're laying on that cold freaking bed. All right, get it. Okay, we're at the Dairy Queen here, and alright, what do we want here? Chicken? I'm having chicken for supper, so we'll have a Double cheese. A double with cheese. And onion rings. Get the mask on so we don't get everybody excited. My mask broke in the hospital. Okay, and then let's go shopping. I'll be needing a wallet, that's for sure. Jesus, freaking wallet in my pants.
Welcome to Derek. Could you order, please?
Yeah, double cheese with onion rings and a Pepsi.
Alright, so the double burger with the onion rings and a Pepsi?
Yeah.
And was there anything else about today?
No thanks.
10:57, please.
Okay. Yes, sirree. And take home a blizzard cake. Got to wear the mask when you go and pick up your order here. And it's a good thing I got all kinds of gift cards. Oh, what is this one? Taco Bell and KFC. Oh, I have to go there too now. Alright. This might kill this card. Gift cards. Oh, need a seatbelt. There we go. Okay, here we go. We're on the return trip home. Just got to get you set up. Just got to go to Walmart. I think is it. And then send a message to the little lady that I'm on my way home. It was brutal. Now I've lost my best glove in Costco. I'm tired because I had to walk through the whole freaking place once more. And it's missing. Just the way things go. But we'll go to Canadian Tire as well on the other side of the river. Man, oh man, I'll put a picture in here if I don't forget about the lineup at Costco. Holy frig, was it long. It was the length of the store. Or a warehouse. So we're back here at the hospital area. And I got everything but smoked meat. So we'll go to the deli at Superstore, and that'll be okay for that. Yes, sir. It's cold out today, -13. Temperature's going up to 0, but it's going to bring a whole bunch of crap with it. And everybody's out shopping for the big storm. Now, they have had what I would consider some false alarms. Oh yeah, that was the hospital intersection just back there. And we're going to that far hill way ahead in the front of the lights here. You can see the other side of the river probably from here. I'm pretty sure my glove is a gonzo. But I left my name and number, and who knows. This city's actually pretty good. Province is pretty good overall. Oh, green light, come on folks, let's not diddle-dally. This is Regent Street and Beaverbrook. I don't go to Harvey's much, I don't like their burgers. Let's take this thing up a little here. I think we're waddling off. There's an awful lot of people with masks on their face. You think there's a pandemic or something? Yeah, that's probably a tasteless joke right now. There's a couple of hosers there that don't have a mask on. The only thing I don't like about, I don't mind wearing the mask. The only thing I don't like about it is fogging up my glasses all the time. Oh, red light. Look at that, there's another Jeep right there. Just like ours. And it was bought at the other Dodge dealers. That's probably a 2017. Oh, somebody else smoking there out in front of the church. Oops, better shift this. So my Princess Auto credit, my 50 bucks is down to $4.01 after getting the PEAVEY today. That was worth it to go in there. Now with all the trees that my son turned or cut down, the ones that are hanging, at least I'll be able to put the PEAVEY on it and see if I can turn it to get them to fall to the ground. Still bummed about my glove. I found them in an old leather jacket that I got, a trench coat, like a long black leather jacket that goes down to your knees, this fall, and I put them in my short leather jacket, and Lord behold, they're gone, or I lost one. And this little guy wants to buy cut in front, imagine. Yeah. Not sure what this street's called. Well, if that's Maple Street, what's this one? Don't know. Oh well, we might not ever know that. Unless somebody wants to look it up at Google. That's the Maple Street and this main street over the Westmoreland Street bridge. This might be Westmoreland Street, but it's not. Oh well. We want to get stammering on about that. Oh, and if anybody's interested, go to realty.ca and you can go in there, use your Facebook account or whatever, and you can check out the prices of property in Canada. You might, especially for the people in Europe, you might be pleasantly surprised at how cheap the property is here. There must be an equivalent in other places in the world. Let's go in this way. We always got a light to turn with. Come on, let's go. It's not diddle-dally. Okay, so we'll go to Mark's and we'll go to Canadian Tire after this. I'm going to start looking around for gloves that are worthy of my big hands to handle firewood so my fingers don't stick out all the time. This should be my... Oh, we got a couple more stops to go. If things don't screw up. Of course, I want disabled parking and I can't get anywhere close. Is this guy going or what? That's probably a baby one. Yeah, for sure. Oh well, we're hoofing her today, boys. Alright, turn this thing off. Okay, the hell with Canadian Tire today. And I forgot to tell you, I got a PEAVEY for rolling logs. So some of those trees that are hung up, with any luck, we can roll them now a little bit. Now I gotta go to another store, and then back to get the chicken. I am so tired now. Frickin' Walmart, that's mental. They got stupid little arrows everywhere. And I just hate going up and down the frickin' aisles. They got arrows on all the aisles telling you which direction to go. I did okay for a while, but I got too tired to frickin' follow the stupid little rule there. And it just means that you're going to be in the store longer. Oh, snow machines are on sale. Because there's no snow. We've been lucky this winter. Doesn't usually go like this. Aha! I think I know which way to go to the store. We'll go to the store a different route. The superstore. Just got to remember to turn. And it's 3:30. It won't be long now, folks. Alright. Signal to show your intention that you're chronically crossing the lanes, they say. Northwest we're going. Home is straight ahead somewhere. Now we're going due west. This was too much shopping today. Come on now, this thing ain't gonna stay green forever. Freaking dawdler. Coffee. They're going for coffee. And there's a big line up there. For those that you don't know, Tim Hortons is probably the biggest coffee chain in Canada. And they're in like 40 or 50 other countries as well now. Even in the United Arab Emirates, there's a Tim's. There was a Tim's right near where we lived. But, and I say but, the donuts aren't the same. Coffee isn't the same either. Now, we're at the superstore. And with any luck, I'll get through this frickin' light too. Look at that, eh? Oh boy. Yeah, I didn't sleep last night, man. It just hit me now. Come on, boys, let's go. Now, with any luck, I can park out front here. There it is. I'll go here. The only thing of parking here is you're closer to get in, but you're farther to get out. Nope, there's a dog there. Okay, I'll turn you on when I come back. And then we'll continue to the chicken place. Okay, here we go again. Now we're getting to get the chicken and I'm going home. I'm done. The old lady should be happy. I got every damn thing on the list. Oh. And I'm not going to go to Canadian Tire, Mark's, any of these places today. I'm going to go home and I'm going to put my feet up. Just got to go get the chicken. Oh yeah, I got to put the mask on. What a day. All right. Chicken's down here, yonder here. There's a place in Calgary that I used to love to go to when I was in high school, which was a long, long time ago, like 50 years ago. It was called Chicken on the Way, and it was on 14th Street, I think it was, down by Memorial Drive. And I used to go and get 4 pieces of chicken and corn fritters and strawberry jam. Was it ever good? Corn fritters. But they don't make that anymore, or as far as I know. It's weird that you go back to these places that you used to haunt when you were in high school, and you'd ask for something that was really good when you used to go there, and they don't make it anymore. Or they look at you like there's something wrong with you. Okay. I don't know how long this camera's gonna last. Oh, we gotta go this way. Or, oh, I gotta go quick. Quickly. Oh, watch out for the little Asian guys. And put the mask back on. And here we go. That was simple. Yeah, let me see. There's a chicken.
Hi, welcome to KFC.
Yeah, I would like, let's see here. 10 pieces of chicken in a bucket.
Chicken?
Yeah, 10 bucket chicken. And I'll have a side of gravy, corn, and macaroni.
10 pieces of chicken with side of gravy, fries, and macaroni.
Yeah,
That's everything.
yeah.
Drive ahead, please. Thank you.
Shukran.
$34.50.
Credit card.
Thank you. Can you wait in front of the door?
Yeah, you take it out to me?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Yeah, sure. Yeah, this will work right here. There we go, $34 frickin' for chicken. That's what, too much. Alright. Gosh, nice looking spruce there. Whatever. Pines. Oh, thank you. Shukran. You too, bud. Yeah, that was good. That didn't take very long at all. Now, let's get out of here. And should be this way. And I'm not going to bother with a coffee, being that I didn't sleep last night. And I'm very, coffee can wind me up pretty quick. So I don't usually take a cup of coffee. There, get rid of the mask. I don't drink coffee like some folks. There we go. I usually don't drink it afternoon, because if I do, it affects my sleep. And I had one yesterday, but a little later, like 2 o'clock. But it was only a small one, so it should be alright. But holy, when you get hit with that, oh, I'm so tired. Alright. I'm glad the day's over with now. And I think I got just about everything. And because it's 4 o'clock, you can see the traffic starting to pile up. Big string of it behind me as well. Speedy Glass. We were in there once. Right after we bought the Jeep, got hit with a rock in the windshield. And had to go in there and they had to put glue in it or whatever they do. There. There's a carload of people with masks on. Yeah, I'll be glad when this frickin' thing is over with. It would be nice to pop ahead of a couple 100 years and then find out what all happened here once the truth starts coming out. It won't come out for years, that's for sure. So all those guys are going that way. Let's go straight. I don't usually take you this way. I usually turn right here, but we're not going that way. Good. Count your blessings, not your problems. Ain't that true? Mm-hmm. Now I could turn left, but it's held to turn left when I get out to get on the main highway here, so I'm going to go straight ahead. Whoa, come on now. This is quicker. There we go. Smells good in here. Smells like greasy chicken. There we go. Get around that plow. Oh, forgot gas. Yeah, gas at Costco is the cheapest there is anywhere. The only problem with going to Costco, you stand out there freezing your butt off, and then you got to go to the bathroom. And there's no way that you can get out of there any quicker. And we've only got one Costco here, and it's on the other side of the river. I like going to Costco. I don't mind that at all. Oh, I got some Skittles in my pocket too. Just remembered that. Yeah, it does drive at 4, but they call it on the radio the drive at 5. It's when there's rush hour. We already had a video showing you what rush hour traffic's like in Fredericton. It doesn't last very long, but you only got 2 bridges to get across the freaking river. They don't have any money to build the proper one. The proper one that they built, they screwed up. That's where you remember the red car on the way in? you can't see the traffic coming down the main part of the road. And like most places, when you drive out, you've got a lane to go on for a little bit. But not there. As soon as you end up close to the highway, you're already on the highway. And they're blind. Oh, big dopey dog there. A couple of sheepdogs there. That dog jumping at that girl walking down the road, that's not nice. Anyway, I'm getting way behind on my YouTube videos, that's for sure. I'll spend the night trying to catch up. Some of the channels that I watch, some of my favorites are Cecil Skinner. He's got I don't know, 70 acres or so, northern Ontario. He's built his house with the wood that came off the property on the sawmill he built. Now he's finally siding the house. I watch every one of his videos. I miss some of the live stuff. And YouTube won't let me go live for whatever reason. They just say I can't do it. But I think I can go live in Facebook. But then again, that's not YouTube. And I do like making these videos for everybody. And it's nice that I figured out how to put this thing on pause now. And when I merge all these videos together, we'll have to check to make sure that they're not frigged up in order. And I don't have very many videos that aren't frigged up some way or another, but I'm doing my best. I used to be really good with IT type stuff, but that was a long time ago. I do remember a lot of it, like some DOS and stuff like that. And I like playing with spreadsheets. I keep track of the power bills, how much the dogs are eating, how much that's costing me. And a whole bunch of other things, all my blood pressure readings. I used to take it almost every day, but I haven't been. I'm just glad to be going home right now with my PEAVEY. So that's going to be hopefully a game changer, and that's the last one that they had in the store. So here's the food for thought there, fellas. You got a Princess Auto and you want to buy something. Now let's say you don't have the money for it right now, but it's on sale. Check to see if they're sold out or not. Because if they're sold out, you can get a rain check and use the rain check later, like I did. I got like $30 off. Now, I don't think you can keep a rain check for a year while you try to muster up the money. I'll go a little faster so this guy behind me doesn't wet his pants. We're going 85 and an 80. I got a feeling I'm going to sleep well tonight. Oh, yeah. The worst part of the drive is the Dorn Ridge Road. Because there's usually not much happening on there. And I think it gets dark around 6 o'clock, so we got about an hour and a half before dark here. And we'll be getting there at a good time to see maybe, if we're lucky, any possible animals going across the road. Yes, sir. Johnny's Gas Bar. Fellow from Lebanon. Okay. Now, let's see if I can spot that whoop-de-doo here. It's right up here somewhere, right close. Ugh. Nope, not yet. Frost isn't out of the ground yet. You need a new sign. If you want to get hitched, there's you get wedding dresses there. Heartland, the world's longest covered bridge. You might want to look that one up. Ooh, 369 acres. All cut off. We're at Burtts Corner now. But they say we're in the Douglas Parish. And we're along. Douglas is back at the diner. Burtts Corner isn't up here for another couple of miles. I don't know why they do that. These are all chicken birds, I believe. Well, I know they're all chicken birds, but I think the chickens here they're just for laying eggs. And when the chickens get to a certain age, they ship them all off for dog food. Oh, yeah, I retired. Now, of course, you can drink a cup of coffee, but if you drink a cup of coffee, you end up having to freaking pee all the time while you're driving, especially long distances. Oh, hurry up, get alone there, little doggy. He's going fast enough. Just got to pay attention that I don't run into him. Whites. Plumbing and heating. He's starting to dawdle a little. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. That's a nice old farmhouse there. Except for the power lines and the substation there. I used to work in there one summer. We were building these concrete pads. They were frickin' monstrous. The pads were buried about 15 feet down. They came up an extra 5 feet above it, the ground. And they were to put those great big towers on. All right. Oh. I'm starting to get spasms in my back now. It's telling me that I've had enough. Spring's coming. Yes, sirree. 2.5 more months or so. Oh, I hit the pothole. Guess I should have passed him while I had the chance. I guess I won't have to worry about it now. There you go. The guy on the left here, on Olympic Lane, apparently was a one of those biathlons or something, and he used to shoot the rifle. Oh, another one. Come on, get, hurry up. Man, oh man. There we go. It looks faster on the video, I think, than what I'm really going. Okay, north on the 617, nobody's coming that way. Where the hell's my lights at? Weird. Lights aren't coming on. Oh, there they are. I think the little green lights say my lights are on. Hey, time to start paying attention here. Buddy's got a camp here off on the left. He paints our house. Every time I look at that guy's house, it's worse. This isn't very pretty either. All right. Most of the traffic on this road is behind us now. See if we can spot a deer coming out in the field here. There's probably no sign around here. I'll have to look. You can see the snowmobiles have been riding on the snow on the right. Nope, doesn't look good. Oh, there was a coyote or something up there. And these folks won't finish their side of their house, so they don't end up having to pay more taxes, but it looks tacky. We still got to get somebody at the house to fix our friggin' siding before that blows down off. Yeah, well. Battery must be close to being dead now. And this video will take hours. If I'm lucky I'll be lucky tonight if I can get it to start uploading before I go to bed. And the way the internet has been lately, it could disconnect sometime in the middle of the night. I'm going about 70 along here. Which is about 10 faster than the best time you could do in the summertime. And you could go a lot faster than this. We're heading northwest. At this particular moment. Alright. And we're at Oscar's Hill. And we'll be home shortly. Aha! They put some piece of plywood up on the window there.